Hello there, fellow gardeners. Welcome back to Time for Gardening. If you've ever looked at your balcony or a small patio and wished you had the space for a sprawling herb garden, today's video is just for you. We are diving into the wonderful world of DIY pallet living walls, the ultimate solution for urban vertical gardening. I've curated 20 unique and creative inspirations that will show you how to turn a simple wooden pallet into a lush, edible masterpiece. From rustic French aesthetics to clever space-saving tricks, there is something here for every style. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, as our final inspiration is a total game changer for those who love a versatile outdoor space. Imagine stepping onto your balcony and being instantly transported to the rolling hills of Provence. By applying a simple whitewash to a reclaimed palette, you create a canvas that makes the silvery green leaves of lavender and the deep emerald of rosemary truly pop. It's not just a garden. It's a piece of European elegance that brings a sophisticated, shabby chic aesthetic to even the smallest urban space. As the sun warms the wood, the fragrance of these classic herbs fills the air, inviting you to slow down and breathe. This sensory experience transitions seamlessly into the kitchen, where a few snips of fresh thyme or a sprig of rosemary elevate a simple roast chicken to a gourmet meal. It's the perfect blend of beauty and utility, proving that you don't need a vast estate to enjoy the luxury of a French country garden. There is something deeply grounding about growing your own medicine, and the Apothecary Wellness Wall turns your balcony into a sanctuary of healing. By mounting vintage glass jars onto a rustic pallet, you create a beautiful display of living tea ingredients like soothing chamomile, bright lemon balm, and cooling peppermint. The sight of these delicate leaves through the glass adds a touch of old-world charm, reminiscent of a quiet, historic herb shop. This visual tranquility sets the stage for a daily ritual of self-care that begins with a gentle harvest. As you pluck fresh leaves for a restorative evening brew, you're not just making tea, you're engaging in a tradition of wellness that nourishes both the body and the soul. This garden reminds us that nature provides everything we need for a peaceful mind and a healthy home. For the gardener who loves a blend of organization and artistic flair, the Chalkboard Chic Garden is a true showstopper. Painting your palette with a matte black chalkboard finish provides a dramatic, high-contrast backdrop that makes the vibrant greens of your basil and parsley look almost luminous. It's a playful way to keep your garden tidy, allowing you to use elegant calligraphy to label each plant with its name or a little note of inspiration. Beyond the organization, this design invites a constant sense of creativity and change into your daily routine. As seasons shift and new herbs are planted, a simple swipe of a damp cloth gives you a fresh start to redesign your labels. It's a dynamic, living art piece that proves gardening can be as much about personal expression as it is about the harvest. A garden should tell a story, and the vintage spoon marker wall uses forgotten heirlooms to narrate the life of your plants. Using antique silver spoons, perhaps those found at a local flea market or tucked away in a kitchen drawer, as plant markers adds a layer of nostalgia and character to a weathered wood palette. Stamping the herb names into the silver creates a permanent, shimmering guide that catches the morning light beautifully. This touch of farmhouse glam does more than just identify your oregano from your marjoram. It connects your modern urban garden to the kitchens of the past. Every time you see a tarnished spoon peeking out from behind a lush sage bush, you're reminded of the generations of women who have nurtured their families with homegrown flavors. It's a charming tribute to the timeless art of the kitchen garden.
Thank you.
If you think a balcony is too small for a vegetable feast, the Salsa Party vertical is here to prove you wrong. This palette garden is a riot of color and energy, focusing on the compact, heavy-fruiting dwarf cherry tomatoes and the zesty punch of fresh cilantro and jalapenos. It's a festive, edible wall that turns your outdoor space into a functional extension of your kitchen, ready for a summer celebration at a moment's notice. The convenience of this vertical patch truly shines during those warm evening gatherings with friends. Instead of running to the store, you can simply reach out and pick a sun-ripened tomato or a spicy pepper to toss into a fresh bowl of salsa. It's a wonderful conversation starter that brings the farm-to-table experience directly to your patio table. The vertical tea station is a dedicated corner for the aromatic wonders of the mint family, designed to turn your morning routine into a fragrant adventure. By grouping varieties like chocolate mint, spearmint, and apple mint together on one palette, you create a lush tapestry of textures and scents that is incredibly easy to maintain. Including a few sprigs of stevia provides a natural, calorie-free sweetener right where you need it most. This abundance allows you to move beyond the store-bought tea bag and embrace the vibrant flavor of truly fresh leaves. Whether you're steeping a hot mug in the winter or muddling a refreshing iced tea in the summer, this tea station offers a year-round harvest of comfort. It's a simple luxury that makes the act of sitting on your balcony feel like a private retreat. The Mason Jar Mosaic offers a modern, transparent look into the secret life of your plants. By securing clear glass jars to your pallet with copper clamps, you create a window into the soil and root systems, turning the biological process of growth into a fascinating visual display. It's a clean industrial meets farmhouse look that works perfectly for those who love a tidy and contemporary garden aesthetic. As the sunlight filters through the glass, it highlights the intricate patterns of the roots as they seek out moisture and nutrients. This transparency fosters a deeper connection to the plants, as you can see exactly when they need a little extra water or care. It's a beautiful, educational, and highly organized way to bring a touch of greenery into a sleek urban environment. For a garden that looks like a living stained glass window, look no further than the rainbow chard and nasturtium wall. The brilliant jewel-tone stems of the Swiss chard, in shades of ruby red, bright orange, and neon yellow, create a stunning vertical rhythm against the dark palette wood. When paired with the fiery blooms of edible nasturtiums, the entire wall becomes an explosion of color that rivals any flower bed. The beauty of this choice is that every single element on the wall is edible, offering a harvest that is as delicious as it is decorative. You can toss the peppery nasturtium flowers into a summer salad for a pop of color, or sauté the colorful chard leaves for a nutritious side dish. It's a masterclass in edible landscaping, proving that your food can be the most beautiful part of your home decor. The herb and butterfly Oasis is designed to turn your balcony into a tiny, buzzing ecosystem where nature truly thrives. By mixing culinary staples like dill and parsley with nectar-rich edible flowers, you invite pollinators like butterflies and bees to visit your urban sanctuary. This creates a living nature feel that brings the sights and sounds of a traditional meadow right to your doorstep. Watching a butterfly land on a delicate flower while you harvest herbs for dinner provides a profound sense of peace and connection to the environment. This garden isn't just about what you can eat, It's about sharing your space with the creatures that make our world bloom. It's a gentle reminder that even in the heart of the city, we can create a haven for the natural world. The vertical salad bar is the ultimate solution for the health-conscious urbanite who craves fresh, crispy greens daily. By planting rows of oak leaf lettuce, red vein sorrel, and baby kale in a gradient of colors, you create a dense, textured wall that looks like a lush green waterfall. It's a high-yield design that maximizes every inch of the palette, ensuring you have a cut-and-come-again harvest all season long. This accessibility completely changes the way you think about meal prep. Instead of wilted greens from a plastic bag, you have the luxury of harvesting a bowl full of vitamins just seconds before you eat. It's a vibrant, living grocery store that encourages a healthier lifestyle while adding a refreshing splash of green to your outdoor living space. As the sun begins to set, the golden hour glow palette transforms your balcony into a magical moonlit retreat. By weaving solar-powered fairy lights or warm LED strips through the slats of the palette, you illuminate the foliage from within, casting soft shadows and highlighting the textures of your herbs. It's a simple addition that extends the life of your garden well into the evening hours. This gentle glow creates the perfect atmosphere for a quiet nightcap or an intimate dinner under the stars. The garden becomes a focal point of warmth and comfort, proving that a palette wall can be just as much about ambience as it is about agriculture. It's the ultimate way to make your balcony feel like a cozy, high-end outdoor lounge. The Pizza Master's palette is a specialized culinary garden designed for those who believe that the secret to great food is in the freshness of the ingredients. By mounting classic terracotta pots filled with sweet basil, oregano, and thyme, you create a dedicated Italian corner that smells absolutely heavenly. The warm orange of the clay pots against the wood gives it a timeless, rustic feel that is instantly inviting. Having these essential flavors at your fingertips makes every Friday night pizza party feel like a professional event. As you tear fresh basil leaves to scatter over a bubbling margherita pizza, the aroma fills the balcony and sets the mood for a delicious evening. It's a focused, functional garden that brings the joy of authentic cooking to the palm of your hand. For a look that screams California chic or Napa Valley elegance, the upcycled wine bottle planters are a sophisticated and sustainable choice. By mounting cut glass bottles horizontally across the pallet, you create sleek, translucent containers that glimmer in the sun. It's a wonderful way to give a second life to your favorite vintages while creating a unique conversation piece for your balcony. The narrow shape of the bottles is perfect for smaller herbs and succulents, creating a rhythmic, repetitive pattern that is very pleasing to the eye. This design appeals to the eco-conscious gardener who doesn't want to sacrifice style for sustainability. It's a chic, repurposed garden that brings a touch of winery luxury to your urban home. The Copper and Sage Elegance garden is all about the sophisticated interplay of color and texture. The shiny, metallic gleam of copper hardware and mesh provides a stunning contrast to the soft, velvety, gray-green leaves of various sage varieties. This combination feels both modern and timeless, adding a touch of jewelry to your rustic palette wall. As the copper begins to age and develop a slight patina, it only adds to the garden's character and charm. Sage is a hardy, beautiful herb that thrives in this environment, offering a year-round presence that is both ornamental and useful in the kitchen. This garden proves that with the right materials, a simple palette can become a high-end design feature. Imagine a curtain of green and red cascading down your balcony wall. That is the magic of the Berry Waterfall. By focusing on ever-bearing strawberry plants, you utilize their natural trailing habit to cover the front of the palette in a lush, fruitful display. It's a whimsical and highly productive use of vertical space that is sure to delight anyone who sees it. The joy of this garden is found in the hidden treasures tucked behind the leaves. Reaching into the waterfall to find a perfectly ripe sun-warmed berry is one of the simplest pleasures a gardener can have. It's a delightful, kid-friendly, and grandchild-friendly garden that turns your balcony into a sweet, edible oasis. The Succulent-Edible Fusion garden is the perfect set-it-and-forget-it solution for the busy gardener who still wants a beautiful, productive space. By mixing drought-tolerant herbs like rosemary and thyme with hardy, colorful succulents, you create a tapestry of shapes and textures that requires very little water. It's a low-maintenance masterpiece that looks fantastic even during the hottest summer months. The spiky forms of the succulents provide a modern architectural contrast to the soft, feathery foliage of the herbs. This blend ensures that your garden remains visually interesting, even if you aren't harvesting every day. It's a smart, resilient design that proves beauty and utility can coexist with minimal effort. Even if you're miles from the shore, the coastal driftwood garden brings a breezy, seaside vibe to your urban balcony. By treating your palette with a weathered gray stain and decorating the slats with seashells and sea glass, you create a backdrop that feels like it was washed up by the tide. Planting hardy, salt-tolerant herbs like sea kale or rosemary completes the beach house aesthetic. The muted tones of the gray wood and the soft greens of the plants create a calming, neutral palette that is incredibly relaxing to look at. It's a wonderful way to create a vacation-like atmosphere in your daily life, reminding you of quiet walks along the beach. This garden is a peaceful retreat from the noise and bustle of the city. The cocktail garnish wall is the ultimate accessory for the home entertainer who loves to host with style. This garden focuses on the aromatic and beautiful, featuring lemon verbena, cucumber-scented borage, and vibrant mints. Positioned next to a small bistro set or a bar cart, it becomes a functional part of your outdoor entertaining area. There is a certain wow factor in plucking a fresh, blue borage flower to float in a gin and tonic or muddling mint right from the wall for a mojito. It adds a level of freshness and theater to your hosting that guests will never forget. It's a sophisticated social garden that celebrates the art of the perfect cocktail. Small balconies can often feel a bit cramped or dark, but the mirror-backed light garden uses a clever design trick to open up the space. By placing thin mirror strips behind the plants within the pallet slats, you reflect the available sunlight onto the foliage and create an illusion of depth. It makes your vertical garden look twice as lush and your balcony feel much larger and brighter. The mirrors also catch the movement of the leaves and the changing light throughout the day, adding a dynamic, sparkling quality to the garden. It's a brilliant way to maximize a challenging space while adding a touch of modern glamour. This garden proves that with a little reflection, even the smallest corner can feel like a vast green sanctuary. The mobile rolling pallet is the pinnacle of functional urban gardening, offering a solution for those who need their balcony to be as versatile as possible. By mounting your vertical garden on heavy-duty, industrial-style wheels, you gain the freedom to move your plants to follow the sun or clear space for a gathering. It's a rugged, practical design that fits perfectly with a rustic or industrial aesthetic. This mobility ensures that your herbs and vegetables are always in the best possible light, leading to a healthier and more productive harvest. It also means your garden is never an obstacle, but rather a flexible part of your lifestyle. It's a smart, adaptable way to garden that puts you in total control of your outdoor environment. It is truly amazing what a little creativity and a reclaimed palette can do for your home. We've covered everything today, from the nostalgic charm of the vintage spoon marker wall to the practical, high-yield vertical salad bar. These projects prove that you don't need acres of land to grow fresh, organic food and create a beautiful sanctuary right outside your door. If today's video sparked a new idea for your balcony, please hit that like button and subscribe to join our Time for Gardening family. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 20 designs was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening!